Hey there, guys. So this was going to be my end of the year video for FGO. I didn't do one last year because I didn't even create content back then. But I wanted to be a chronicle of like pretty much the last 2 years of pretty much playing the game. And wow, I didn't even think it would really go by this quickly. But you know, life goes on, time flies, all that other stuff. Anyways, I might as well start with basically every single thing that I've gotten so far. So by the MASH date, you can see that I started like the very tail end of 2018. I got some of the first few F2P characters right there. You know, Ushi, Ku, Rash. My first SSR, and probably the reason why I'm still playing the game, is Musashi. I got MP2 on the recent Thanksgiving banner, and you know, she was my first servant that I ever even completed. Even I actually threw some gold foes at her by mistake. I didn't realize how rare they were at the time. So if I do actually make, you know, Musashi my grail target for the support list, I probably would just go ahead and finish foeing her, I think. So next up, I think it was Rashomon around that area. Or no, actually no. I guess like Banana was just like a random get from one of the banners I was pulling on, but she was actually my first NP5 4-star, and I rolled for the NP5 on Rashomon banner. That's when I actually got a ton of shoot dojis that I burned for no fucking reason because I'm an idiot. But continuing on, I think around the Valentine's event is when I first rolled for MHS Alter. She is now NP2, I believe. Yep. And I think I got NP2 around her return banner when the rerun came around. And Ozzy, he was actually a mistake. I rolled on the wrong banner at one point, as I thought it was a friend point banner, and he spooked me randomly. But I finished him quite some time ago because he was 999 for a really long time. Let's see, Nobu, obviously, if you're around the streams at all, big fan of it. She's the next grail target as of for the archer slot. And whenever I get enough gold foes and finishing a couple other characters, that she'll be next. I rolled once on, I think, what banner? I think it might have been a Valentine's banner because I got some Mamo on it. She's NP2 because I was rolling for Penthesilia on the recent Halloween Oki rerun banner that was like sometime in October, and yeah, I got spooked by Tamamo. BB, I obviously did the Seraph event. Next up would be Kiara. Kiara I just randomly rolled for just because someone told me I should roll for her on the Seraph Part 2 banner on its first run. And she's been a long, arduous task for me. But I did get MP2 on the, I guess, the download banner that she had earlier this year. Or I guess technically last year now. But she has also been maxed. I've been trying to focus on, like, you know, batteries, then mana bursts, then any debuffs. So next would be Carmilla. Carmilla got NP5, I think around the first run of the Oki banner. I went pretty hard for Oki the first time around, and I didn't really come out with anything other than a ton of Carmillas. But she's been around for me for quite some time, and one of my favorite characters I think I underappreciate quite a bit. But I got all her skills in 999, despite the amount of bones that it actually costed me. Let's see here. Adelante. Probably one of the first few characters that actually got the Bun 10. Yeah, it's just, she's been like my go-to Scotty Looper for Sabers, as she should be. And she's been like NP5 for a while now. I even forget when she actually got that high, but I think it was just over a long period of time. But she was obviously before the Onigashima banner because Raiko is right here. And She's actually one of the few SSR MP5s that I have, and I guess Mom just really wanted to come home because she's MP5 under, I think, cumulatively less than 270 quartz. I rolled on the first time when she was being rerun. That was less than like 150 quartz. NP2 came on like one roll on the Shimosa Part 2 banner. NP3 was on the one Tomoe event. It's the Tower event. I'm missing the name right now. Let's see. It was... Oh, sorry, it was Setsubun. I don't know how I did not remember that, but I rolled on the split banner and got MP3 Reco there. And then I guess the Kiyomap banner that we eventually got earlier with Shuten on it, I randomly ticketed a NP4 and then 90 more quartz and I got NP5. So she's basically just one of the lowest effort NP5s I've ever had, but I'll probably be using her again even after the advent of Arjuna Altar, because she gets buffed, and then NP3 Arjuna Altar is equal to NP5 Raikou after the NP buff, which is well, I guess technically now, a year and a half away. Obviously Kentucky Rider, because he's a little nuts. Hopefully JP gets his rerun eventually for the main interludes, which would be nice, but we'll see. So first up, the Summer 1 rerun, Shisho, Assassin. She's finished all the way around. I finally got the Bond Grail from the New Year event. And she's the reason I'm honestly playing the game. So it wasn't the Lancer version, but I pretty much screwed her right away when I got her. Next up would be Summer Martha. I got one on the Summer 1 rerun banner, but most of the other ones came through actually recently. It was the Christmas banner, but she is now MP5. All of her skills are also maxed. So Summer 2 came around. I got Summer Nito and Summer Nobu, which she'll also be getting grails once I get done with number Ultra. Let's see here. But she's still low NP level, but I anticipate getting MP5 when Mao Nobu has the banner, because she's on that one. Martha, I think she's actually NP4 now. Yep. I'll probably get spooked by Martha eventually, but she's been appearing up a lot. Rin Rider. I call her Rin. Whoops. So I'm not sure when Raikou Lancer gets another banner, but I think it's on the Kentucky Kiyomap banner if I get that. I'll be trying to get NP5 if I can. I've already got the best Lancer in the game, so I don't really care too much if I don't, but we'll see. Nita Chris was, I think, around the end of Summer 2 or before Nero Fest, but these two skills are never getting maxed because of how fucking much of a bone muncher they are, but we do need one more for NP5. Bryn I got on the Nero Fest banner when it's rerun, and it was like 330 quartz. I like Bryn because I love Norse mythology to begin with, but also she just reminds me of Valkyrie Peloton, which is like my favorite PS1 game. So let's see here. Yeah, so this I think was after Nero Fest at some point. I'm not sure. Was it during? Wait a sec, no. No, this had to be after. I'm not sure what was in September of that year, but Penthesilea was around. I decided I liked her quite a bit. I got her MP5 on the Halloween 2 rerun, or Halloween 3 I think, sorry. The Yoki rerun. All of her skills are maxed and she is grailed. Also want a gold for go to her too, but got so many I want to actually complete. It's hard to decide, honestly. Parvati, when she first came out, I managed to get MP1, but she's been spooking me a ton, and she's already MP5, as expected. The go-to Lancer, she was almost Bond 10. She went from like Bond 6 to Bond 9 over the course of the Christmas Lotto. I randomly rolled once on the, I think it's the Thanksgiving banner that had Gil on it. I think it was like a single ticket or like not much, but I got Gil 1. I tried again just now on the New Year banner. Not so hot. 300 quartz, but can't win them all. I got Altair Archer. Not much to talk about there. So Dante's was my GSSR for 2020. It was a very, very good pickup, honestly. MP2 came on the summer 3, or I guess it's summer 3. Yeah, it was summer 3. I rolled once and got an MP2, and then decided I probably wanted to get MP3 just to be safe for future proofing of any lottos and such, and any content, because I knew Scotty was a thing. And I got MP3 and MP4 in the same roll. So eventually we're going to be getting MP5 when that banner returns, hopefully. And the piece de la resistance. We've got Shisho here, completely maxed out. Just about to get the Bond 11 now that we got the Bond Grail on her. MP5 as expected, and pretty much everything you can even think about is on her. At least most of the good command codes that suit her anyways. I got some Moe during that. But that was 1700 quartz to get MP5 Shisho. And it was only like 900 in that I saw the first one, so I was getting a little dicey towards the end there. MP3 was like 1500 quartz, and then the last like 6 or so rolls was MP4 and MP5 back to back, so it was really a big achievement for me in pretty much the entire game that I've ever played it. So Dante's, by the way, only took around, well, I want to say 150, maybe less than that. So he was like another one that's pretty like effortlessly almost high NP level. So fast forward, not too much spent on Semiramis' banner. She's MP2 though, just to have a nice battery assassin. But she definitely needs that MP buff. I think I also rolled on the split banner with Drake on it, and that's how I got her. But she is awaiting more MP levels. She's already MP 10, or Bond 10, sorry. I think I also got Wu Zhe Shun on that banner as well, and she's MP2. I must have gotten MP2 at some other point, but I finally raised all our skills because I needed a shit ton of the poisonous needles. The Kiara no Kokai rerun came out. I rolled for Fujino. No such luck really, but I am glad to have the Shiki Assassin. So, funny story, when I was first playing this game, I think I got Lancelot a long time ago and I burned him because I was stupid. So he's actually at NP4 right now because of that, and he would be NP5, but he did a shit ton of work in the Galefest and Christmas. I think I got a waiver during that Kiara download campaign, and he spooked me randomly, which is probably very, very good, because I definitely needed a waiver at that point in time. So the APOC banner. I got MP5 Chiron while rolling for Achilles. Not much to say there. Good support. I usually use them a lot of CQs. So I got MP2 on that initial banner for the APOC thing. And then Gouda Gouda 3 came out, and I did one roll for, I think, just for, because Doomlord in my chat told me that, hey, I'll bless their rolls, and then NP3 Achilles spooked me. So then the Gouda Gouda 2 rerun banner that had the poster girl, I wanted to complete my poster girl and max limit break it, even though it's probably more efficient to keep it separated, but I wanted to just max it out just because. And I got actually MP3 Okita from that. That was like around 500 quartz. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. If she does have another rerun banner sometime in the future, I probably will try to maybe MP5, but we'll see. I've got Ryoma right there just to have. One of my underappreciated servants that I've had maxed out, but again, is Norse Mythology, so I really appreciate him. Sigurd, only MP1. Generally didn't want to get too high on the MP levels. He's used to farm Genesis eggs, which is a Lost Belt format, and that will be where he's going to be spending most of his time once that comes out. So my GSSR for the anniversary was Sherlock, and this was an MP, this was a level 1 like MLG Sherlock, where it was basically Gift of Insight max and nothing else. But I went ahead and just like gave him all the like embers and stuff to max him out. He is 1099, but I mean, I don't really use him all that much other than like CQs. So Scotty, 2600 quartz for NP5. She's already bond 11 thanks to Christmas, and I'm working on the gold foes to get her completed as soon as possible. You might say, well, why NP5? Well, I think you already know if you've been on the channel at all. But I'm definitely glad that I have NP5 to begin with, because that was one of my goals for that year, to be, you know, just max all the Shisho faces as much as possible. I'm not sure what Leo and George are doing so far down here. I'm pretty sure I had them up here somewhere. Okay, yeah, I did. They're just there because they're the solos and CQ baits. When I did a story roll after Givushi Headpats told me to, I randomly got Ku Alter. He's MP1 only, but I definitely have him 999, I believe. Yeah. We'll probably complete him in the future. So we've got Summer 3's Jerker, Summer Jolter. And I guess during the Dante's rolls, I also got MP4 Castergill. Yep, so it's nice to have for any arts things I might bring in the future, but Castoria kind of just shits on that. I rolled for BB as well, but my resources were really running dry. I do have MP4 XX to just have any foreigner. I don't have Abby or Hokusai, so I figured it'd be a nice pickup just to have. So then the Fate Zero rerun came around, got Irie. And then I started investing in a Ku prototype just to help kill like Hydras and Chimeras. He's 999. And I think at some point, okay, like, I'm not sure when this happened, but I got spooked by an Oki. And I've already maxed her out and everything. And then again, somewhere like in that same month, I got spooked by another Oki. So we'll take it, you know? Can't complain too much. So sometime in October, I did a story roll. I got Saber randomly from it. We'll get higher levels eventually, but now is not the time. Oniland rerun came around. I got the Shuten, or not rerun, sorry, the actual first run of it. And then I've got Kentucky here. This was on the Thanksgiving banner for this year just now. And I spent like 120 quartz total, and I got NP3. Very lucky on my part. Thanksgiving was lucky for me in a lot of ways. That's when I also got the MP2 Musashi up here. QSH banner, right when Alba 3 came out, or I guess a week after it. Took a little bit, but I got MP1. Was kind of still suffering from the massacre that was Scotty and Summer, so I was running real dry at that point. So then it comes to the Christmas rolls, got Santa Cats right there, and then I started investing in Liz for CQ memes just because she has the 40% charisma and then the defense down. And then recently I also pulled Siegfried, Steno, Valk, and Nightingale on the banners on New Year's. No Benny Enma or Gil MP2 like I thought I would get, but they're there. So I was actually glad I got Valk and Nightingale. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this to now. And Siegfried I should just keep around just because of the ability to farm poison needles, which I will need in the future. I've got my tea time finally maxed. Most of these are pretty much all sorted by level, so like I've got the max level Black Rail, the Sumo, the Holy Night Supper, the Aerial Drive, Onion, Human Clothing, and then the one MLBK scope that I've got. And honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to be maxing next, but probably Fondant Chocolat, which is down here, because it's anti-divine. And then probably whatever else, I'm not even sure at that point. There's a lot of these that were like are really close to max limit broken. I was combining CEs a long time ago, and that was probably done with me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time. But they're almost ready to be max limit broken. Just need some more CE spooks, honestly. And command codes, not much to discuss here. I've collected every command code so far since they've come out. But I think that's pretty much all of it. Future roles include Kama, King Protea, Meltrilus, hopefully Arjuna Altar, and Mount Obu. But we'll get there eventually, and hopefully I'll see you in the streams when I roll for those. In any case, this was pretty much an entire recount of the last 2 years of FGO. I still enjoy the game. I might be a little bit burnt out because of current events that have been happening. A big life event happened not too long ago. If any of you are in the Discord, I posted all about that in the announcements. It was not a good time for me, and I'm still kind of dealing with the repercussions of that. Oh, and also we're almost on level 150 too. As you can see, I've got a ton of friend requests here that I'm not sure which ones I should accept because I'm running out of spots. But in any case, that's all. I wish you guys a good 2021 going forward, and hopefully not only is the gacha kind to you, but also life in general. It's been a real rough year for me, so hopefully we'll see something new and refreshing for once. Alright, you guys have a good night, and I will hopefully see you in the streams or in the Discord. I'll post those links down below, and you guys will be there, hopefully. Alright, you have a good day.